So in here, I've got about a fourth a cup of flour. I've got a fourth a teaspoon of baking powder, and I've got a half a teaspoon of sugar, and I've got a pinch of salt in here. I'm gonna add some butter and a little bit of leftover buttermilk. Mix this up and drop me some biscuits. And that's what it looks like after it's been sifted. I sift everything, y'all. Always sift, because my hands go into my flour as I'm making pie dough, and I don't want any of those little crumbles to get in there. Plus, I have bay leaves in my flours to keep the weevils out. I'm just making a biscuit for one person, because I know there's a lot of people that are at home that I don't have a partner living with them, and they still want to eat some good food, and they don't want to go through the process of making a whole batch of biscuits or a whole whatever. And they just want like one little quick little thing. So that's what I'm doing today to show you how to do that, okay? Okay, I've just added a tablespoon of butter, and I'm gonna work this butter in with this fork, and then add the milk, and then drop it on my sheet pan and put it in the oven. But this is a tablespoon of butter. I think that's enough. So I've added a tablespoon of buttermilk, and I'm just gonna mix this together. And maybe add another half a tablespoon, and then just drop it on the sheet pan. So that was about 2 tablespoons of buttermilk. I'm not kneading these. I just stirred it up real quick and just dropped them on the sheet pan. Now they're going to the oven for about 10-15 minutes. Let's see how they turn out. This is just one potato I queued up for some like breakfast potatoes. That's what I want to eat today, in addition to some other things, but we're going to start with some breakfast potatoes. This is like a regular old russet potato, Idaho potato. I like to put a little onion with my potatoes, but here's a quick tip when you're making something like potatoes or meat or whatever. I got this in the skillet with a little oil and a little bit of butter, and I'm cooking it kind of on low heat. But what people typically do is start stirring up the potatoes as soon as they put them in the skillet. Don't do that, because the potatoes are telling you, look, they're telling you, don't move me. Don't move me. That's the same thing that meat does. It sticks. Don't move me. And once the potato heats up, it will get to a point to where you can actually start moving it around. But don't do that initially. Let the potato and the meat do its thing in the skillet, okay? And the food will let you know. The food will always let you know when it's time to make another step with it. So you just let them sit here and do their little thing, simmer a little bit, get a little crust on the bottom, and then they're gonna be ready to move around. All right? All right. I just want to show you how that one that we couldn't move is now ready to be moved. They'll tell you, the food will tell you, so you can move it around easily, because it's got a little coating on the back. Now, all of them are not ready, so you just got to let them do their thing. Some of them are, some of them are not. You just got to let them do their thing, okay? Okay, that's with meat also, okay? Okay. So this is what happens when you try to move it too fast. You get that underneath there like that, and you don't want that. I'll just eat that, but take one for the team. But you don't want that, so you want to leave the potatoes alone and let them cook. They'll tell you when they're ready to be moved. So now they're ready to be moved around, because they've got enough little coating on them, and they're ready to go. So you just let them cook now. They're just cooking on like medium low. Just let them do their thing. And the potatoes are ready, y'all. So we're going to take them out of the skillet. And I think I want some eggs to eat with this. They're ready. Nice and low and slow. Everything don't have to be jacked up. That's 3 eggs. I just got salt and pepper on the eggs today. Normally I would put cumin in them, and I don't feel like, I got whole cumin. I'm not in the mood to grind any up, so we're just going with salt and pepper today. Eggs are ready. Biscuit is ready. Cut me up an avocado, and I always squeeze lime on it just while it's sitting out so it don't turn brown too quick on me. I'm gonna slice that up and eat it with the potatoes. With the avocado. And this is how we eating today. We got an avocado, some breakfast potatoes, 2 drop biscuits, and 3 scrambled eggs. I like my eggs a little soft, y'all. So if you like them hard or fried, yours harder, but I don't. Okay, I still want to taste the egg. Yeah, baby. So this is how we roll it today, okay? Okay, let's eat. Got some scrambled egg, some breakfast potatoes, 2 drop biscuits. I added a little butter and honey to them. I wanted to make drop biscuits for one person and show you so you know how to do it. And an avocado. I need the potassium. I need the potassium, y'all. So this is my meal for today. No dark leafy greens, but I needed this potassium. So this is how I'm gonna roll today. So let's taste it. I like my eggs a little softer than most people. Creamy. Creamy, y'all, without adding milk though. They're creamy too. Oh wow. Oh wow. Hold on, I don't have my microphone. Hold on. Let's start over. We have us some soft scrambled eggs. It's good and creamy without milk. Some breakfast potatoes and a drop biscuit. Got 2 of them. An avocado, because I need the avocado. I didn't have any self-rising flour, y'all. If I had self-rising flour, I would have used that to make the biscuits. Okay? So, let's eat. I promise y'all I was going to get better. I promise y'all I was going to get better when wearing a microphone. Eventually, I will upgrade to a wireless one. But y'all gotta love me where I am, okay? This is where I am right now. Good. Anybody telling y'all that YouTube is easy? You must know some secret I haven't stumbled up on yet. Because what I will tell you about YouTube is it's a grind. You just have to keep posting and keep trying to get better. And I don't mean buying all the fancy equipment and all that stuff. Like, I'm just trying to get better with my phone and this little microphone thing. I don't even know when I paid for this. I think $40, $50 or something. I don't even remember. I don't even remember where I got it from. I mean, I know I got it from Amazon. I just don't remember. I don't remember, y'all. I'd have to go back and look at my history and see the name of it and all of that. So it's not that big a deal. But I think the big thing is just consistency more than anything else. And giving your audience, your community, more of what they want to see. Now, I think about things like this and say, I think about the fact there are a lot of baby boomers like myself that are home alone, but I also think about the fact that there are a lot of young people at home alone too who don't have a partner and who may only want to cook a meal for one person. But they still want biscuits, they still want fried chicken, they still want peach cobbler, they still want cakes. They still want all of the things that everybody else is eating. And so what I've decided to do is try to create some of this stuff just for one person. So I'm testing right now. This was a test. It was a test for me to make sure that I could get some biscuits to you for one person. It's not complicated. You can make it in a drop of a hat. If you got the right ingredients in your house, you can do it. And that's what I want to prove to y'all, is that you can do it if you keep the right ingredients in your house. And on the idea of ingredients, Ooh, I want to encourage y'all to buy your ingredients in small quantities in the bulk section. I mean, like that much. Because if you buy them in small quantities and then you're trying stuff, that'll determine whether or not you'll do that recipe again. You'll cook that thing again. But if you go out there and buy them in the regular size containers, like a lot of things, like for instance, people who are new to cooking will go out and buy a 5-pound bag of flour. Well, you don't need a 5-pound bag of flour if you're not in your kitchen cooking on a regular basis. They sell 2-pound bags of flour. So get you a 2-pound bag of flour. And even if you want less than that, go to the bulk section and get you less than that. You want to start out with small quantities of flour, baking soda, baking powder, stuff like that. Because you might not use baking powder again if you don't like what you're cooking. And there's no sense in paying for that stuff that you're going to eventually have to throw away. So I want you to be thinking like that. Okay, let me see if I can make me some drop biscuits. You can either do it with self-rising flour or do it the way I did it today. And you need a little bit of baking powder, but I only used a 1/4 teaspoon, got 2 biscuits out of it. I mean, most of y'all would call that one big biscuit, but I got 2 biscuits out of it because I'm really not a huge biscuit eater. But I wanted to do that to kind of share with you guys that you can still eat biscuits if you're a biscuit lover, and you just make the biscuits for yourself. Yeah. You just make them for yourself. They're good too. So that was one gone. I put a little honey and butter in the inside. And they're good, huh? Oh, let me see. They're good. And the avocado is giving me some of the nutrients that I need today. I need this potassium, y'all. I do. So that's what I wanted to get on here and share with y'all today. A quick little easy drop biscuit recipe. You can get the potatoes and the avocados and the eggs. You already got that down, I'm sure. But the drop biscuit recipe is one. It's a keeper. And I wanted to encourage you that if you're a biscuit lover, make you some drop biscuits for one, because you can, and you won't waste food by making a whole pan of them or making a whole pan of them and freezing them. A lot of people don't want to do that. They just want that one thing like right now, and then they're done with it for a while. If you're one of those people, make these drop biscuits. That's all I got for y'all today. I'm gonna finish up eating this. I'm Val Taylor, and I will see y'all on the next video. My stomach growling. Man, I gotta lift weights and walk today. Thank you, God. Oh man, it's good. Ooh, stomach. Bye.